Hello YouTube. Today I'm going to do my review of Legends of Zelda Phantom Hourglass. As you can see, the graphics are pretty brilliant, especially for a Nintendo DS, which is kind of a low graphic system that mainly focuses on things like gameplay and strategy. Okay, I'm going to just focus on the bottom screen a little bit. Here it just shows the interface, your hearts. You can go to the menu, collection, see chart, map, basic stuff. You can also save your game. But let me turn on the light. You can also save your game by pressing the start button, and you can save and quit. But I'm not going to do that. Okay, back to the review. Yeah, the map. You're going to be using the map quite a bit. To see the map, you press down. And you can also doodle on the map. Like, you can write things like that. Just draw high, click the eraser, and you can erase it. Simple as that. This can really help with puzzles when you need to know how to do something, or there's an order, as there was in one of the first little levels where I had to pull a couple of levers. Yeah, I got the sword. You can buy the shield at the store. I'm not entirely sure. I think it's about 80 rupees. Rupees are the currency. And you get Oshus' sword very early. Everything's pretty much controlled by the stylus. Some people don't like it, some people do. I actually like it myself. So, I'm going to show you the controls for this. Okay. I'm just trying to get this right. Okay, let's go with first the sword spin. Draw a circle. That. You have to draw it really quick though. Then of course there's the slash. That. And you can also jump at an enemy by tapping them. Okay, sorry, I'm just trying to get this working. Okay, now I'm gonna go take out an enemy. I'm gonna show you guys that. It's pretty fun wielding the sword with your little stylus. You can get it's a lot faster. See, look, you kind of tap an enemy, works very well. However, it can be a little unresponsive at first. That has annoyed me. It hasn't been any battle breakers. Well, as you can see, I'm on a new file, but I do have the guide, so I've read up, and I'm trying to do my review on this. And I've actually played one of my friend's games. He's all decked out. He has all the hearts because he's a giant Zelda fan. In the beginning, you don't have a sword. You're just kind of washed up on a beach of the island that I'm on now. Hey, don't try to pull anything. Talking to the Chews. And you're washed up. Ciela the fairy. By the way, this is Ciela, this little fairy that's kind of floating around. That's Ciela, and she helps you. She takes you to Oshus. By the way, this is Ciela, not Navi. You might pronounce it different, Ciela. I don't care. This is not Navi. It sucks. Navi was awesome. Navi was from Ocarina of Time. Ocarina of Time was probably the best Zelda game ever. This is a direct sequel to Wind Waker, which is cool because I really like Wind Waker. Some people hated Wind Waker. I don't know why. I think it's actually a really, really good game. You're going to have to go through a couple places called the Ocean, the Temple of the Ocean King. You have to get some Force Gems. It reminds me of when you have to turn into a wolf. You have to, like, be a wolf. And when you turn into a wolf in Twilight Princess, it's kind of a in-betweensy phase where you're not Link. It's not the story mode. It's a little break just to change things up, which can make sense. But in Twilight Princess, I kept feeling myself like I felt myself getting kind of tired of being a wolf. It got kind of old, so now I'm gonna have to get used to the Triforce or the Force Gems. This is the bridge. The bridge breaks in the beginning. You have to do some stuff. Then apparently this dude repairs it. I think the text bubbles are well done. It's just little subtle stuff that Nintendo does that makes their games cool. They're kind of clear. I don't know. I'm weird. I just like the text bubbles. Yeah, Oshus is an old man. I'm going to cover sailing and some other things like that next. The layout of the beginning town, it's pretty simple. You got a milk bar. Oh yeah, you can tick off chickens. You got a milk bar and a shop. This is TLOZ. It's apparently a fortune telling. Yeah. Up here, there's like there's really not much up here. The Ocean King, the Temple of the Ocean King, right there. And I just drew a line. Trying to erase that really quick, my bad. Yeah, this is going to be a 2-part review. Grown, yeah. I'm just making it so I can explain everything that I really need to talk about in the game. Probably 2 9-minute-ish reviews, because I don't want to cut it too close to 10 minutes, because once I tried to upload a 10-minute 4-second video, YouTube wouldn't let me do that. So I'm going to have to be very careful about this whole video uploading business. By the way, I use a file compressor called FFmpegX, I think, or FFXmpeg. It's a great compressor. It's for Mac. I'm using a PowerBook, but I'm using my dad's PowerBook, but I'm getting a MacBook soon. So my videos will be cooler, more editing, and yeah, those will be pretty nice. Back to the review. This is kind of a fun little thing. It's almost a mini game. I hate to say it that way, but keep cutting up the chicken. Eventually it'll turn red. You'll get swarmed by chickens. And you can actually hit the red chicken, but you won't kill it. Only thing to do, run into a building. So in the building, this is pretty much one of your first conversations. You talk to this guy, and he marks out the Ocean King temple on your map. Sorry. And you go in there, and I just totally forgot. Anyway, it's a milk bar. Nintendo doesn't have the heart to make it an alcoholic bar. That's Nintendo for you. So yeah, it's graphics. Like when you see in the beginning a cutscene, I'm actually going to show you that now. Wow, that got quiet. I want to show you guys because you know, if you've ever played Final Fantasy games, you know how disappointing it is. I ripped open Final Fantasy 3 for the first time, and I bugged out at the opening cutscene. See, Zelda doesn't trick you like that. This is what the game actually looks like. I did not think that the DS could comprehend something like this, but it pulls it off. It's beautiful. Link kind of sitting, I don't know my ship terms, sitting up here on the pole thingy of the ship, kind of letting his little hood thingy, I'm saying thingy a lot, wave around. This is Tetra's ship. By the way, Tetra gets kidnapped by the Ocean King. That's why you're in this whole mess. It's Zelda Phantom Hourglass. Okay. I'm gonna look at the menu. Last thing I'm gonna do in this part. Two things. Link. Name on Link. I'm old school. Link's awesome. Link. You can't go wrong with naming your character Link. If you named him Jesus or Gandhi or Cartman, I don't know. It just seems nothing wrong with Jesus, Gandhi, or Cartman, but I think it'd be a little tacky. Hence, me always naming my characters Link. You can also start a new game. I'm not gonna do that. You can set up Wi-Fi. Not gonna do that. I'm just going through the menu, so if you guys want to know. Yikes! Just dropped my stylus. Ah! Okay. So click the game, click start. You can also erase it. 2 modes: adventure and battle. Adventure mode is multiplayer. Adventure mode is single player. Battle is multiplayer. Select adventure mode and you're in. And this actually starts with almost everything. It just does this. It's kind of sad, you know. Poor Tetra gets kidnapped. Yeah, blah, blah, blah. Looks like she's getting sucked down like a black hole or something. Not cool. Okay. So that's my Zelda. It's part 1 of my Zelda review. Bye.